Yeah, yeah. We just chillin' and vibing. Good conversations with good people. Oh, good conversations with good people. Yeah.
Yo, 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 this your boy Larry, and I'm chilling and vibing with singer slash DJ slash promoter slash entrepreneur, Miss Ariel Singleton. What's going on, girl?
What's up? What's up? How you
Hey,
doing?
man, you know the vibes, man. We just chilling and
We
vibing.
just chilling and vibing.
Hey, I appreciate you for coming to chill and vibe, though.
I appreciate you. I
So,
appreciate you.
Ariel, we from Old Burg, but
Oh,
I
B,
gotta ask. How did you get into music? Or where your music journey started at?
man, listen. Um, it originally started in church, but I've always
Well,
liked to, can I get an amen?
amen.
Uh, but before I was I was born honestly just talented. Outside of singing, I love to dance. I had love to draw, but singing is what I thought was gonna take me there. When I had dreams of being an R&B singer, so I started singing in a group called what was the name of our group? They're gonna kill me for this. But anyways, it was with my best friend and her sister. We started a music group. It was the three of us, and we used to do some recording at the house, and we did some recording at Claflin. We was a group. When the name come to me, I'll tell you, but that's where it started. Me and my best friend and her sister. We had a three duo. And then when I moved to Atlanta to go to college, that's when I went solo.
So, like, what music group did you listen to growing up?
Oh man. SWV, Escape. Now my favorite artist was Missy Elliott. I still love Missy. I had like Timbaland. I had like Timbaland, Maganu. You knew Maganu?
Mhm. Time for my
Everybody
time.
did. And my biggest crush was Genuine. Genuine. I had Love
In those
Aaliyah, but
jeans.
listen, Pony, listen. I
I ain't gonna
still
lie,
love Genuine.
Genuine. What? Genuine, hey, back in the day? Whew. That song come on, hey, you can get me off the dance floor.
Listen, I had Genuine all over the wall, all over my wall. I was a die-hard fan of Genuine. Let me not say the word die, but I love Genuine. But Missy Elliott was my favorite.
And time done changed. Like, you don't even see that no more. Like, kids nowadays, they don't keep posters of their favorite, what I'm saying, artists. And that's just something, we grew up with back in the day. Like, oh man, I like Ashanti. I'm gonna put her on my wall. Or I like Aaliyah. I'm gonna put her on my wall. Like nowadays, everybody, the kids, they want to just stroll, on Facebook,
Well,
TikTok.
I was gonna say that social media have changed.
It
So
is.
back then, we only really saw our favorite artists on music videos or on certain TV shows, television shows, but now they're all over. They're in movies, commercials. Yeah. So those was the days.
So like, what was your first song that you put out, R&B group with your friends?
So we actually, and shout out to Okarita too. That's my other friend, and we did music together. We actually sung songs that were already out. So one of the songs that we would sing all the time and perform was Escape. It was Is My Living in Vain? You ever heard that? Well, you did. But that was one of our hits. We would sing that. One was Tasha, one was Tiny, and one was Tamiko, and we used to kill that. Um, so we actually just redid the songs that were already out. We didn't really write too many of our own lyrics. other than when I started writing music with my friend Okarita, did music together.
So like out of that group, which one you was? You was Tiny, Tamika.
Tamika.
Okay. Your song Hennessy with the Dixie Boys. How did that
Woo,
come about?
woo. Shout out to Dixie. Rest in peace, John. I miss you, boy. Um, how did that come about? So
Yeah.
I was actually leaving Atlanta. That's when I was doing music in Atlanta. At that time I was actually doing music, I want to say with Bone Crusher then. Um, and John called me. He was like, "Sis, where you at? I'm coming from ATL. What's up?" They come through the studio. And let's do a song. I said, "I got you." And we were vibing. We vibing and chilling, chilling and vibing. And they were actually drinking Hennessy. Now Hennessy wasn't my thing. I think back then I was on Malibu. I was just pre drinking, a little something light. And we were vibing, and I did the hook like I was. Once I get in that vibe, I'm gonna sing what the vibe is telling me to sing. And I was flowing. I was flowing. But them guys are very talented. They very talented.
Yeah, man. I grew up, when I started doing music, they was already doing music. And I was like, man,
That is right, Larry.
that
You was doing music.
yeah, I was doing it once upon a time. And the dude that shot my video shot their video. And shot the Joy Papers, man, Visionary Art Group. And
Out to
I was just
Joey.
yeah, I was just looking up to him, man. I was like, dang, if they can do it, I can do it. And I just kept putting music out. I ain't gonna lie, like, it was like every month I was like dropping a new single and doing a video to it back then. I had that vision, and Joey had that vision for me too. And like, man, that's my dude for real, for real. Shout out to
When
Joey
somebody
for real.
believe in you, shout out to Joey. Joey did a couple of my videos, especially the twins. I did some videos with the twins, with Joey. It's very creative. But when somebody believe in you, that they really can push you. They can push you
Yeah,
harder.
man.
Yeah.
We still talk to this day. I remember we was at the event together. Matter of fact, Sexy Red event, and we were both of us was there. And he was like, "Hey
Wow.
man, what's up, man?" I said, "What's up?" And this, what I'm saying, it's that chemistry, man. When you got with good people, and what I'm saying, it's just like when you see each other, yeah, that's my dude right
It's
there.
all love. It's all love.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And actually the guys, I did some music with them. They very talented too. He actually got a new song that he's promoting. Listen, I don't want nobody to take it to heart if I can't remember your name, but they're brothers. They're down there from country area. I want to say, oh gosh, short. I can't remember their name. They'll probably come back to me. Soulful brothers, they can sing. You gotta remember, they from down the way.
so we talk about music right now. How do you feel about that goddamn Southern soul music right now?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's taking over. I've always been a Southern Soul girl. I love it. I love the King George. I love the Antonio. I'm loving them. I love him. Malcolm. Shout out to Malcolm. He doing his thing. I love my Shelton. Um, I love it. I even heard Obilla had some soul music out there. Everybody doing their thing. Everybody doing their thing. Thizzle. Yeah.
Yeah, we got boots on the ground. Shout out to goddamn 803 Fresh. He just
803
not
friend.
been on Breakfast Club. He making moves too, man. And like when I saw him, shout out to 803 Fresh again, because I know he coming to chill and vibe. But we gonna talk about that another day. But man, he had Shaq doing it. Shaq, Sierra, Fantasia talking
Oh
about
yeah.
it.
Toya, Sierra, yeah, he's definitely he's hit mainstream. He's
Yeah, man.
he's hit, well, he's worldwide and all genres.
And it's good seeing somebody from South Carolina making them Billboard charts and what I'm saying, pushing the needle to where it needed to be. Because we always had talent. It just we didn't get out there like that.
There you go. There you go. He's actually crossed what we call crossover. He's crossed over now, right?
Being a DJ, I didn't know you was a DJ.
Ah,
Like, when did you start that?
yes. Shout out to DJ Lady Finesse. If she's out there, I want to give her a shout out. So back then, my name was DJ Lady Finesse. Shout out to Justina and shout out to Eric Clark. They were my promoters. And God bless the dead. Shout out to Miami. Miami was my hookup guy when I did my DJing. But I've always had a passion for music. I always love music. But I've always had that drive for that old school, that soulful music. I couldn't keep up with this new music. Can't keep up with it. No disrespect. I would DJ here and there at different gigs at the pub. I used to DJ on Wednesday nights. I did that for a while. I even was on satellite radio. You can follow my DJ page and see some of the events that I used to do. In 2018, I stopped. That's when I was expecting with my little girl, and I stopped DJing. But I'm still thinking about doing it. Everything's still there. I got my equipment, my MacBook, my speakers. You just let me know. I might pull up. I might pull up at the backyard party. I don't know.
That's what's up, man. And there's not a lot of female DJs out there. So like when you first got into DJing as a female, how did you feel?
Looks a little nervous. It's a little crazy, but sometimes I'm very bold but nervous. So at first I was like, I wonder if they're gonna respect me as a female DJ because then it wasn't too many female DJs. Um, Eric was hyping me up. Come on, man, it's gonna be big. You gonna blow up. And I was like, for real, I'm shy. Let me just start out small. But once I started doing it, hey, it was all to it. And people don't realize um the DJs control the party. So without a DJ, you have nothing. And I think they're so underpaid. And God bless the dead. I miss you, DJ Strokes, so bad. Me and Stroke will always vibe. We will always vibe. But I had other DJs that helped me along the way. Um, Shout out to VIP. I got a list of DJs that helped me. But me and Stroke definitely had that vibe. If Stroke was still alive, he'll be through the roof. He'll be one of the top names, one of the top
Yeah,
DJs.
man. Hey, RIP to DJ Stroh, man. He was a DJ in one of my music videos, and he came out. We set up, man.
A vibe.
Yeah, it was just a vibe, man. Like I'm like, "Go there, I got you, man. I'm gonna pull up." He pulled up, set
Mm-hmm.
up, and we shot the video, man. Like, not bringing the city out, but it was one of my music videos, man. It was just dope, man. Cause like looking back at it now, like dang, like I had a legend, saying
Mm-hmm.
DJ, like at my event, like that was dope.
Yeah. He was dope. He was dope.
He was.
If you
You
can
know,
keep
you
the
know.
crowd on the floor all night, you know you that DJ. You know you that DJ.
So I see you had a group
True.
promoting girls, and you said which group? Um, the Suede Select.
Wow, silhouettes. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
old group. Oh, shout out to TK. That's my DJ. That's my DJ guy. Give him a
Yeah.
shout out. So
So
yeah,
like, how did that group come about?
so basically many years ago, shout out to Shamika Riley. Don't let me forget her. Me and Mika had a rap group as well. That's when I was doing music. We used to do shows. But anyways, back then I used to promote. I used to promote as Ariel Promotions. I promoted a lot of events, parties. And so I was like, you know what? I want to do, I want to bring in community because it takes, you can't just do everything by yourself. I had all type of pretty women. And what brings the boys to the yard? What brings the people to the club? Pretty women.
Yeah,
So
Pretty Women.
I had a roster of different faces, pretty women, shape, sizes, educated. I had all type. Put it like that. So we would promote events, and it was called a Suave Silhouettes, and it was like once there was about 12 of us, we would get together and promote major parties, and we were the life of the party. We were the life of the parties.
How did your fitness journey start?
So fitness was always, I've always was self-conscious about my weights, even though I've got a little fluffy over the course of years. One thing about women, we go through so many body changes. The way we look last week, we may not look like it this week. Our body go through so many changes, having kids and all. So I've always been self-conscious about my looks. People always say, but you look good. I don't work out to look good for you. I look good to feel good. So I would work out, and God bless the dead. Shout out to Jimmy. I would work out with Jimmy. Jimmy had me looking right. And we was actually working on a book just for fitness. And I just started working out, and I liked the way I looked, and I felt good in my clothes, and that's how I started Body 8, my shapewear line.
How long have you had that shapewear line?
How long have I had it?
Yeah.
Don't y'all just love Larry accent? Sometimes I have to be like, "Hi, Larry, what you saying?"
Yeah,
We
you know
both
I'm
got that accent.
country.
I'll cut you too. Don't get me wrong now. I'll cut you too. But I've had Body 8 shapewear since 20. I had to thank y'all. I do so much. My brain get a little slow, but 2021 is when I launched Body 8 shapewear.
So like what's one comment you got from a customer, that just stuck with you?
Oh, you know what's so crazy? I got one today. I get comments all the time, and I compliment my ladies as well because I love women. I love women. I love to see women looking good. I always compliment women. And my friends always pick at me because they say, you call everybody beautiful, because everybody is beautiful. Beautiful is not outside appearance, it's skin deep. You know, if you feel good and you confident, that's all the beautiful you need. But it was a young lady that stopped by today, actually, before this. She was like, you know what? You have so much nice shapers. She said you got waist trainers, you got shapewear, seamless fajas. She said, won't you just go around and just promote yourself? And I said, you know what? I did when I first started. She said, because you got the potential. She said it's all in you. You know, you love what you do. And that sticks with me because when somebody see you're not just doing it to pay bills, and they can see that you love what you do, that makes a difference, because I do. I really do. When I first started Body 8, I went viral on TikTok. I had orders worldwide offer just my promotion, just me, no paid promotion. So I know that if you put your all in your business, there's nothing that you can't do. And I'm gonna have some mail stuff coming up too, Larry. I might need you to model.
So Barbie's mobile bar, what made you want to start that business?
Well, for one, I got a creative mind, so it may be 3 o'clock in the morning. I could be staring at the ceiling and come up with ideas. And I I was on TikTok one night and I saw where somebody had a mobile bar, but it was actually just a stand that they would just set up, and they called that mobile. So I'm like, that ain't mobile to me. Mobile is on wheels. So I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? I want to design a whole nightclub on wheels. And I called my cousin Ebony, that's my girl. I said, Ebony, I got an idea. She was like, what's up, cuz? I said, you know, the actual trailers that people haul on the back of their SUVs and trucks. She was like, yeah. I said, let's make that into a club where we can roll up and it look like a whole nightclub. Shout out to Ebony too. She said, let's run with it. I did my research, and I reached out to um, Jermel. He's real talented. And I gave him the vision, and we ran with it. And if you look on my Barbie's Mobile Instagram page, it's called Barbie's Mobile Bar Instagram. It looks like a real nightclub. People be amazed when they walk in there.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yep.
And they ain't even got to drive. They just pull up to the bar
Hey,
and
just
I'm saying?
pull
It's
up. We doing
boom.
all birthdays, engagement parties. We do it all. Trail rides.
So so if somebody want to contact you for an event, how could they do that?
Well, I have so many different social media platforms. If you want to just talk to me personally and you can't remember my other business names, my name is Ariel. Singleton on Facebook and on Instagram. But if they want to follow the pages, I have Body 8 LLC on Instagram. I have Barbies, like the Barbies Mobile Bar on Instagram as well. And if I decide to DJ, you can find DJ Lady Finesse on Instagram as well.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, what advice would you give a young entrepreneur that was wanting to start her own business? What would you tell her?
Well, I would say go for it. A lot of times it can be our biggest enemy. One thing that I noticed during COVID, it was people wasn't afraid to go out there and try something on their own. I guess income sometimes can be an issue because that was one of my issues. I don't have the income, but honestly, it don't take income. All it takes is a plan, take a master plan, and you'll be surprised what social media can do. So I would say if you got an idea, life too short, go for it. Go for it. And if you got a team that will back you up, that's all you need. And one of the major key things that I always did, out of sight, out of mind. You got to promote. You got to promote your business every day. Every day. If you don't promote it every day, then you're not going to get to where you're getting. I'm telling you, the number one thing is promotion.
That's true. Promotion and networking.
Promotion and networking. And don't do something that you don't know the information about. You have to do your research. It takes
Yeah.
time, patience, and sometimes it does take money. It does take money sometimes. I want to say when I first started, I invested like 3 grand into just researching before I started. So sometimes it does take money, but not all the time.
Well,
Not all the time.
Ariel, I appreciate you for coming to chill and vibe.
I
But
appreciate
before we
you.
go, everybody know what we doing.
Chilling and vibing.
But yeah,
uh,
appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. Take care.